So more than likely, we have seen the news and the stories of SSL and Usain Bolt. Over 30 clients has been defrauded from the company, including Usain Bolt. And according to the last time I checked in the newspaper, it's around 90 million dollars separate from the $2 billion from Usain, which would be around $12 million. So it's a sad time in Jamaica's financial history. I think it's the first time I've seen such a case. I can't recall in history, reading or anything, seeing such a huge case of financial mismanagement and fraud in Jamaica. And Usain Bolt is one of those persons that I consider as a hero to me. He's one of those persons that has put in the work and has put Jamaica on the map. So to see something like this happen to Usain Bolt, it's very shocking. Imagine what could happen to anyone else here in Jamaica. But so I've seen where a lot of persons online say they're not going to invest in Jamaica, or they're not going to invest in the stock market overall. And I can understand the level of frustration and anger. My deepest sympathy to all those clients and Usain Bolt in this situation, because I don't think it's an easy situation. It's not an easy situation to work hard and then have your money in limbo like this. It's not an easy situation. But we have to ask the question, what's next? Should we liquidate our investment and savings? And as hard as it may seem, not investing is not an option for me. And I don't think for the ordinary person it should be a case where you say you're not going to invest, because there's always that level of risk where you can lose your money in an investment account. That's why some persons say diversify, invest in more than one asset class, and all of that. And sometimes things happen like this. It's unfortunate. I think it's one of the biggest cases in Jamaica's history, but we have to look at it this way. So let's say now we liquidate all our money, our savings, and we go put it under a mattress. Now you have to worry about the blue collar criminal. The blue collar criminal will take your life. The white collar criminal will take your life savings. So either way, you don't have a choice. But you have to find a way how to protect your money. So if, as I said before, those persons who are saying that they are not going to invest, I don't think you should look at it that way, because every day we drive in cars, you drive on plane crash, car crash, but we still travel. We still travel in a car, and we still take the plane. So a plane crash not gonna stop me from traveling next year or next month if I want to. So that's one way how I look at it. But there are several things we can do as investors to mitigate against risks like these. And that's what I'm going to talk about. So, number one, what we could do is we could open more than one brokerage account. So, you can have accounts at 1 to 4 brokers. You don't have to have all the money in one broker. And I'm not saying that is the case for Usain Bolt. We know Usain invests in real estate and other types of assets. But for we like a regular investors, we can have more than one brokerage account and hold your broker accountable. Just make sure it's a broker where you get a monthly statement. and you get a contract note. So whenever you do some form of sale of stocks or bonds, you get some form of evidence and it's sent to your email. Next thing is that make sure you have more than one broker, and don't give your broker any permission. If you know how to buy and sell stocks on your own, make sure that you do it. You execute your trades. For persons, I know everyone cannot be professionals in investing. So what you could have is that your broker could send you a contract notes whenever they execute their trade. I don't invest this way, so I don't know exactly how they do it when somebody is managing your money. I manage my own investment account. So if someone is managing your account, I think you should set it where they have to send some form of notes or notification. And I think this should be something that the brokers in Jamaica do, just like how the banking industry can. Whenever you go to the ATM and you withdraw money, you get an email, you get a text. I think this is something that is overdue. I know for brokers like JMB, NCB, CAP, you get your email and get a contract notes and all of that. I don't know about most of the other brokers. But I think that is something that is needed. And next thing I think that we could do as investors is that, I say, some persons, you can consider diversifying in the US market also. Because I'm not telling anybody to not invest in Jamaica. I would never tell a person to do that. But in the US, they have a thing called SIPC, which is Securities Investors Protection Act. And when things like this happen and investors lose money out of their account, investors can get refund up to 500,000 US, whether you are a US citizen or not, and 250,000 in cash. So they have an insurance that they set up just for that. So if you have a US broker, you will also automatically be covered. I think this is lacking in the Jamaican industry at the moment, and this is something that the brokers should look into, and we as investors can nudge them and can set up something to not them to say, alright, we need to have this in Jamaica. And as I mentioned, one of the things that I mentioned previously in the first point was that don't give your advisors discretionary power. That is one thing you can do. So whenever an advisor is going to make a decision, they have to come to you and they have to notify you of all of the decision they're going to make, and when it's done, you get your evidence. I think evidence is still being sorted after. For in this case, the case is still ongoing. It's it's in early stages right now. So I think that FSC, I don't know, I saw a report where the company had some form of report about them in 2017. And this is something that we also have to look into. How is FSC regulating the stock market, the brokerage houses in Jamaica? It's something we have to look into. But it might be a case where they might need straightening, or they're not fully doing what they're supposed to do. So as the case goes forward, I'm going to look into more details and I'm going to talk more about it. But it's a very unfortunate situation to happen to one of our heroes, and many clients. We have to bear in mind that these clients, we don't know if they can recover this money, if they can manage. So that's it for today. I hope you have a good day.